You want to know what's wrong with this country?
You'll have to forgive my incredulousness, but I got to ask you this question. Where is this rant coming from? If you're accepting Section 8 housing vouchers, you are quite literally living on tax money, right? Like, you're literally living on money that people are being forced to pay because you won't lower your rents to match the market, because the market probably doesn't support anything even anywhere close to what you're charging. As with most landlords that I've run into, and I say this as a former landlord myself of multiple doors, and and someone who has worked in this economy for a long time, when you pay too much money for a building, which is like 99% of the cases that I'm seeing, then you have to try and charge more money, and you're beyond what the market, especially if you're going to go after low income housing, then you're charging too much if you have to have a government subsidy, right? Like, has anyone ever explained that to you, that you're literally living on tax money? Okay. So it kind of falls on deaf ears for me when you do this, like, on high boomer thing. I'm not accusing you of being a boomer, but it's like, it's coming across as boomer-esque, right? Like, I mean, do you understand what I'm saying? And it's like, well, but she's milking the system. Like, okay, but so are you. You're deliberately abusing the free market by demanding people pay inflated rents that are clearly beyond the market, which is necessitating the idea of government. In other words, what would happen? Let's actually, I posit this question this way. What would happen if all government subsidies went away for everybody across the board? What would happen to your rental properties? They would probably go to zero or near to it, right? Real estate all over the country would probably drop by like 60%. It wouldn't even surprise me if it might even be higher than that. So, I mean, you should be like on bended knee thanking this person for getting these government subsidies to then give to you. Okay? I mean, like, this is, by the way, this is what an actual free market advocate sounds like an actual free market, not this nonsense that gets peddled for free market by the Orange Messiah or his predecessor, the Silver Alert. Like, no, the actual free market sounds like this. The actual free market says, dude, you probably overpaid for those properties if you're having to charge that much money. And if you didn't overpay for that, and you're just milking the system because, well, you can get $2,000 a month, how are you any better?